Hello, Jazzy. Today is Friday. It is somewhere at night. I mean, it's in my bedroom, but it is at night. And you know, I can't tell the time right now because this is the first time that I'm filming a video without my glasses. It is on the bedstand right there. I'm just too lazy to get it, and my eyes were getting tired from looking at the screen all day. So, for the first time ever, I am revealing to the public that I look very misfigured and disoriented without my glasses because people are so used to seeing me in glasses. Anyway, that is not the point. What was the point? I am making a video today because I am procrastinating from studying. I need to stop getting so close to the camera. I don't need to see myself. And I've decided to, I guess, deep clean my room. It is insanely messy. I'll obviously show you. I'll show you the before picture, and then hopefully we'll have a after picture for before I go to sleep. What has triggered this? Well, like I said, did not want to study, eyes were getting tired, so I need to physically do something, or else I'm just going to lie in bed and watch a movie or doom scroll. So that's reason number one. Reason number two, this is like the last Friday, the last weekend before school uni starts. Everything's gonna super busy. I mean, uni already started this week, but next week everything is like every day of the week I'm doing something. So I want my room to be prepared for that mentality. And then number three, which I think probably triggered everything of this, is that I just did like wash my face. Yes, I know, shame on me, because you have a bedtime routine and I don't wash my face, and I just brush my teeth and go to sleep, and that's probably why my skin's not as clear as I want it to be. Anyway, so I wash my face, I have eye droplets, I drank my meds, I put moisturizing on my skin, and I'm like, I can't go to a bed that has not been changed for a while and looking at a table that's insanely messy when my face looking this glorious, you know? So I decided, let's freaking do it. Oh, additional thing, which probably should have been for the other series that I'm making for you right now, but I'm in my follicular right now, meaning I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling confident, I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling like I'm the boss. Not feeling entirely 100% of that, because I guess it's like the second day, and you know, you gotta ease in to feeling good. So I guess this is like the starting point of it. I have talked to way too long. It's 3 minutes. All right, let's get to work. Okay, first business of the day or the night is the bed. I can't tell you when was the last time I changed it. I'm 20 years old, dude. I should not be saying that. I mean, like, the last time it was horrendously bad was when I was 16. So we're gonna change the bed. I always hesitate doing this because it's like so long and the bed's so big and it takes a lot of effort, but we've got to do it. We've got to do it. I've committed. And also, it's really good not having glasses because I can't see the tiny details. So whatever is like the biggest mess, that's what my vision can see, and that's what it's going to get to. So you don't have to watch me doing this boring stuff. Maybe you can watch it doing in like fast speed. I can't speak today, goodness. Oh my god, that was an absolute nightmare. And that was just a blanket, by the way. My mother was like, oh, I know it's hard, Hannah, but one day when you find a man and you can do it with your partner, it's going to be so much easier. And it just pissed me off. I was like, I'm going to be able to change bedsheet by myself. So that was the encouragement that I was using as I was wrestling with that blanket. I was raw dogging it, honestly. I was like, let's just find the corners and do it. And then halfway through, I was like, this is not a good idea. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't find the corners. Everything's stuck. But at that point, I was halfway through. So I was like, let's power on. So I powered on. I got the blanket, now into the bed. I had scratching at the door and I was like, I can't let Sprinkle in. I need to make my bed. But she was scratching so pathetically. I was like, I can't just let her out there clawing at my door. So I let her in. She's now in a cocoon on my bed. I try to put her down. She jumped back again. Some sort of defiance order. Apparently it's not just human, it's cats as well. So she's gonna hate me the moment I flip this bed out. So I don't know why she's not listening to me, but that's beyond the point. Let's keep going. Sitting in a new brand bed. I cannot believe I did all of that in silence. I think I might turn into a psychopath. The good thing about making a bed is it's probably the toughest thing in this room, in terms of like the energy it's put into. The bad thing about making the bed first is you really want to lie on that bed. Come on, don't you want to lie in your achievement? but I committed. Now I'm not gonna do the table. I mean, that's just freaking me out just looking at it. So I think the next part is going to be around the table. I don't know if you can see it. I probably won't film that. I think it's already too long anyway, too boring. I will come back to you with the result. This side of the room is fantastic. I made such a headway. Most of it's done in silence. Some songs playing here and there, but most of it was just in my head, blank state of mind, which is really nice, like kind of therapeutic. However, there's the table, but that is going to be the bulk of the work tomorrow. It is now exactly about 11:03. Now, you might think that's late. I don't know. I do remember you telling me you go to sleep at 12. It's usually late for me, but because of daylight saving in South Australia, which I hate, you have to take an hour away. So it's kind of like 10 p.m. at the normal clockwork that you usually have, which is the time that I usually go to bed. So it is perfect. I am going to settle in and I will see you tomorrow, because I promise this room will be sparkling in all four corners, not just this side. Good morning. Today is obviously Saturday. It's like 11:35 right now. I've already navigated half the day without glasses. To be fair, when I said navigate, I mean doom scrolling, so that's not very helpful, and my eyes are getting tired again. And since I already took out my glasses, if my eyes get tired, I don't really know what to do. I can't remove my eyeballs. Anyway, so instead of waking up and going straight to the table, I actually have laundry to do. So join me for this very boring journey. I should say something about my life to keep you updated, but to be fair, we talk quite often nowadays, so there's nothing to say, is there? I actually do have something I want to tell you, because it popped into my head while I'm doing my laundry. I was about to film myself talking about how I went bouldering 2 days ago with Amatrine and his friends, and the first day, which was yesterday, was a little bit sore, but I knew that the second day after bouldering, which is today, I would be like sorer. But I keep moving, I keep cleaning, because it is advised that you keep your body moving, you keep your muscle moving, you will be less sore. And now I'm fairly sure that this advice has like backing around it, and it is true. It makes me think about how a lot of health advice are just like voodoo shit, you know, and the bloggers are not correct. That's not important. What important is it links to sort of me now getting dating advice from dating coaches. Like I'm not sure what qualification they have, but it seems like there's a lot of unwarranted advices nowadays everywhere, not just in the dating area. You know, there's this like red flag, green flag, this is icky, this is not, your man have to be perfect, your woman have to do this, say this, and it confuses the hell out of me, but I'm sure also a lot of people, because you don't know who to believe. One person might say compatibility before chemistry. The other person might say, if there's no chemistry in the beginning, there's no point. And some people might say slow burn is where the real love is. But some people might say, oh, he's dragging you on, leave him, you know? And it also made me realize just how freaking young I am. Like, I'm 20 years old. My brain is undeveloped. I don't know. I don't trust my gut. I don't trust my instinct. Maybe that's age. Maybe that's just me. And I don't know who to listen to. The world is full of noises, and the society has so many voices, and you don't even know which voice is credible. And this is the time where I would like miss my mom really a lot, and just really want to tell her everything. And to an extent, I do tell Mama Tina everything, you know that. But when it comes to Amatrine, I feel like, I don't know, I'm scared of judgment, but at the same time, like, I don't think she's the best person to be giving me advice. Not because her marriage didn't work out. If anything, that gives her more of an experience to speak to, but because I'm her only daughter. I'm her treasured jewel, you know? And yeah, she know that I'm not perfect, but let's be honest here. Every mother think their children is better than the other children. There is that sense of like, I want the best for my daughter. I want this person to be full of good qualities, to have everything in order, and to be perfect. But by me realizing that I'm not perfect, I need to realize that Amatrine can't be perfect either, and that's what I'm trying to come to terms with. And yeah, that also means a lot of confusion and you having to listen to my confusion. But I just wish that life was easy, I guess. But yeah, that was my thought. I'm just going to show you finished work now, because what's the point of you just look at me doing all these horrible chores? Not worthy for a video.